up, guys? What is poppin'? Welcome back to your new favorite podcast. I am Carissa.
I am Jennifer.
And this is...
Genesis
of Jen and Sis. You look a little unsure there.
Do you know why I keep wanting to say Genesis with Jen and Sis?
I say both. I really don't know whatever.
I know. Well, we got to decide which one is it.
I felt your tension. I was staring you in the eyes and you're like, Genesis of Jen. Okay, so to start off today's podcast, we are going to play our game. And today's game is going to be a Buzzfeed quiz. So me and Jay Claire are going to get on our phones. I sent her the link.
And at the same time?
Yeah, we're just going to walk them through it so they know what it is. And it is titled, We Know What Big Thing Will Happen to You in September Based on This Quiz. Is yours up and ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go back and forth saying what the question is. Okay, so first one is, it says choose one. There's a puppy, there's friends, there's romance, and there's money. So we're going to tell them what we choose. I'm choosing money.
I kind of want to too, but...
I mean, if that was my dog,
puppy
but look at that puppy's ugly.
Okay, but no, you did think of your puppy though.
No, I know, I did it. I thought of, no.
But you could also think of it like this. You take the money, you could go buy 1,000,000 puppies and take care of them.
But don't let her think that far into it. She gotta choose her first instinct.
I'll be good. My first instinct was money, but then I'm like, Jen, that's rude.
But if it was picture a Callie or Skip on there, then okay, different story. It wasn't. It was a random puppy. All right, your turn.
Money.
Okay, but next question.
Which color represents you? Black, pink, blue, or green?
Pink.
I picked black. I love black.
Dark soul. Okay. Next one. What's your go-to drink? And it shows, looks like a latte or a cappuccino. It has soda. It has beer. And it has water with lemon and lime. This one's hard for me.
I'm going to have to choose the water because...
You're not really any of those.
I'm just iced tea. But it's next to water because my iced tea is very...
I can't go a day without my coffee, but I drink water more often than coffee, so I'm going to go with water too.
That was easy for me.
Next.
What's your favorite season? Looks like it goes summer, fall, spring, or winter.
100% summer for me.
I'm going to go with spring.
Okay. Okay, choose an activity. Reading, sports, or no. Because it's a football team and then they have a biker. So I guess football, biking, or a mall. 100% a mall.
Definitely the mall.
I'll get an unexpected raise.
Me too.
So what could that mean if we're both gonna? Because we chose different answers.
I know, but it's weird because I just got a raise.
You did? No, I didn't.
Well, I mean, I gave myself a raise. Thanks, FDD.
No, thanks to you. You're on payroll. My mom's job at Bold Spec is to do payroll, so she can just up hers anytime she wants.
Slid it in there a little bit, and it was about that much.
Do you think Dad would hire me again?
No. To answer your question.
Well, maybe we'll get an unexpected raise together doing something.
Maybe.
All right, guys. So that was the game. I really didn't like that much. Maybe we'll play something else at the end.
Like what?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. So, this can actually be part 2 of our game because we gave the other link to Sierra and Austin, and it's going to be called the First Time Tag. My guilty am I. But there's a bunch of stuff on there. There's what was your first broken bone? And then there's other things like, what was the first time you did the dirty?
Mm-hmm.
So, we're giving up to them. They have 56 questions to choose from. We'll try 5. We'll see how it goes.
Are we both answering the same question?
We're both answering the same question, but they're going to take turns picking which questions they want to ask.
How many questions are we going to do?
Well, actually, we'll do 6. You guys each get to pick 3.
Okay, I'm going to go with... Well, we'll start it off...
And you answer, when he asks, you answer first, and then me. And then when she asks, I'll answer first, and then you.
Okay.
My first heartbreak.
My first heartbreak. Okay, so I was just talking to Mom about this yesterday. I have been in other relationships, but I truly have never been in love. But in the moment when I was broken up with, okay, when I was cheated on, I felt no heartbreak. I was relieved. I was happy.
You was angry.
I was angry. I was just it did not faze me in an emotional way, a sad way. when me and my second boyfriend broke up, I was like sad, but it was sad because I feel like it was a pride thing. But ever since I met Sam, and I'm not just saying this, I truly know like I have never been in love before Sam. So like I feel like I was never really heartbroken. I know my first heartbreak.
Who?
It's when my ex-boyfriend's mom passed away.
Oh.
I was so heartbroken over that. And I was heartbroken when Dexter died.
Yeah. Oh
Other than that, I've never been heartbroken from like a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first heartbreak. Okay.
Mine was in elementary school.
From your husband.
It started honestly, yes, he was the very first one, but that wasn't like I was ever the
That was one-sided, yeah.
But there was a guy, Mike Posey.
You're just gonna call him out like that?
Okay, because he went to school with Lisa, my older sister.
Mm-hmm.
So she's 3 years older than me. So he was an older guy, and I loved him.
In
I used to
elementary
write
school.
his name like on everything of mine. And then, so here's the thing. He was also with a girl. Honest to God, I think they were together since middle school. Like they were together forever.
So he was older than you.
And he's married to her. He's still married to her.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and she is the sweetest girl. She like still is. She's so sweet. But I loved him, and he didn't love me back.
How do you know he didn't love you back? Was he bullying you?
Because he wouldn't break up with her.
No, you're psycho.
No.
Homewrecker.
But it was so weird because I
Yeah,
loved her.
word.
Like usually, I mean, no, I'm talking. I was young. This is like. Well, I said elementary. I think it was junior high.
So whenever he had his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, I wanted him to break up with her for me, but he didn't. And that kind of broke my heart. But I loved her. Like, she was so nice to me. Anyone else would have been like, excuse me.
So you were two-faced.
No, I wasn't.
Good for you, Mike
I loved
Posey.
him.
Loyal men for the win. Loyal men for the win. Doing us men right.
They're still so sweet together. I love it.
So that was your first heartbreak? I thought Dad was your first heartbreak.
Well,
Whenever
he was, but I'm not going to talk about that because that was rude. I was just trying to help him. He was thirsty. I offered him a drink, and he looked over at me and said, "Ew." Like, that's rude.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
First time you got in a fist fight?
I'll go first. I have never been in a fist fight.
Yeah, you fought for Dad.
Well, that wasn't me in a fist fight. That was Dad in a
Bruh.
fight, and I just hit him one time. Hit the kid one time.
My dad was in a fight
In a headlock.
with a guy that was literally triple the size of him, and he
Yeah.
was in a headlock, and my mom went up and just punched him right in the
Popped
face.
him.
But he came up behind Dad, right?
Yeah, it wasn't like a...
It wasn't.
call
He
it
snuck
fair,
him. Yeah,
yeah.
he snuck him.
Yeah, because we all know that Donald Clayton back in the Bell Vernon area was the champ of everyone.
Yeah, he's
telling
just
you.
lucky Mr. Austin Clayton wasn't around town.
Oh,
Would
here
have
we
put
go.
his. We're not allowed to cuss on
I'm
here.
just saying,
Mm-mm.
telling you, Dad was...
We say unicorn words.
Dad was tough. Very... And I say was. Dad is tough. Me? Oh my gosh, you know him.
No, I know he
No,
is.
he is tough.
But it's
like,
like,
it's
you
just
can't
like,
picture him
look at him now. Like he's all
walking,
goofy.
flopping around and his feezies.
Oh, little.
If you guys are watching the YouTube version, my mom was just flexing on us
Oh.
with her
God.
Valentino.
Just had a cramp in my leg.
Speaking of cramps, oh, my hamstrings hurt so bad. Literally have so much lactic acid, it's not even funny. Okay, first time I was in a fist fight. First and only time, besides my brother. My brother used to fight all the time. So, it just happened about 2 years ago, and I did not win, but I came out a winner because I was strong, I was tough, and after I got beat up, I got up and I was like, that didn't even hurt. So,
Then you went crying.
no, I didn't cry.
Because you got your alcohol
I
package
cried
taken
because I got
away.
my alcohol package taken away. I didn't cry because of the fight. Dad has always told me, he was like, when you fight, like you just black out, you don't feel anything. Nothing. I picture the motions of me getting slammed in the face, back of the head. I didn't feel a thing.
Oh
I don't know if it was the alcohol or what it was.
It's
I
the
stood up.
adrenaline.
I was just
I
like,
always wanted to be a
I
fist fighter.
laughed.
Well, tell the story. Tell
Yeah, I
what
know.
happened.
Let's backtrack. So, oh god, this is really bad. So, back before I found Jesus,
We have a lot of these stories.
this is my last hurrah. Me and
Not the
Courtney.
last.
Me and Courtney went on a cruise together, and it was just us two. And we bought the ultimate alcohol package. We were literally wasted. It was really bad, not fun, not cute. And so we went to Belize this day. We had an excursion. We get off the boat, we have fun. Everything was fine in Belize. And then we leave Belize. And that's when, I don't know, it just, I guess, hit us. So Courtney was just blacked out drunk. And I had to push her in a wheelchair around because she couldn't walk. Like, she was so blacked out. I know, it's so terrible. And it makes me want to cry every time I talk about, like, my past. And I'm just so grateful that I've changed.
Right.
Let's just keep it that. So yeah, she was very drunk, so I was pushing her around in a wheelchair, and people did not like the look of that. They just thought it was trashy, which honestly it is. And so, I mean, she wasn't there, so she didn't know that this was all going on. So I was the one getting the backlash for it. I was the one that people were looking at all rude and ignorant. So I was also a little tipsy, and in my mind, I'm rolling my eyes back at everyone. I'm just like, mind your business. Like, I'm on vacation.
You
I'm in
sucking moron.
Yeah.
But
So-
he said sucking.
Yeah,
Not-
sucking.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
Sucking. That's what I used to say. Anyways, so we get on this like little ferry to get us from the island to the cruise ship, and I was rolling her in to the boat, and I set her down, and she, when Courtney would be drunk, she just wanted all the space to herself. So she just, her legs are up on the thing, and
Sprawled out.
people wanted to sit, and so this girl, instead of just like asking me, hey, excuse me, can like she move, she just comes and takes Courtney's legs and throws them off of the thing. So Courtney's sleeping.
That is rude too.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
literally doesn't say, excuse me, can you move her, or anything like that. Just like takes her legs and throws it down. So I literally was like, excuse me? And I had liquid courage in me because I did not care. This girl was triple my size, triple my height. This girl,
Monster.
I just knew, yeah, monster. We'll call her Monster. So the Monster does that to Courtney. I talk back, and she literally wasn't even fazed by it. She was just like, okay, yep, blah, blah, blah. Rolling her eyes at me, and she was like, I know you didn't just say that, honey, like, blah, blah, blah. So then
Wait,
everything-
what did you say to her?
I think I was just like, don't ever touch her again. Seriously, don't touch her. She's fine. Because there was more room on the boat. Like, she did not have to do that. So then she gets up, doesn't even sit there. So then I'm trying to put Courtney back up on the legs back up there. So then the girl walks away, and I don't see her for like 5 minutes, but then she ends up sitting in front of me, and the seats were facing each other. So like, whoever's in front of you, you face them.
Right.
She's literally sitting there staring me down. And I don't care. Because I, again, have liquid courage, so I'm like this, back at her. If you guys are watching the audio version, we're having an eye roll
Giving that
competition.
face,
I'm literally like this, like,
the what?
yeah, like
What?
the sideways, like, real quick twitch to the face.
Like-
Yeah. Yes. And she just, like, doing stuff. So then she disappears again. She kept disappearing. Then I'm talking crap, because then there's another couple that was in front of us, and I was like, that lady is so ignorant. Like, I'm just talking crap about her. Meanwhile, the lady that disappeared was behind me, and she taps me on my shoulder. She goes, stop talking. And I was like, okay. And she's like, I'm not kidding, stop talking.
Okay.
No, I was literally like, okay, okay. Like, giving also attitude back.
Still.
And that's not me, if you guys know me.
Not
That's
at
not
all.
me at all. Like, no. So I forget how it happened, but I'm pretty sure she was like in my face, like calling me a bitch, just like literally spitting on me, and I was getting so irritated. So all I did was I turned around, and I did not even push her hard. I just like got her out of my way. I was like, get away. And she was she's more dramatic than me. Stumbles over herself and falls back into the other
Oh
seat,
my
acting like I
God.
pushed her. And I was like, oh God, she is coming for me. She doesn't even come for me. She's gone again. And I was just like, what? She's just messing with me. Like, whatever, Crystal, just drop it. And in that moment, I think I had a little sight of Jesus, and he was just like, just drop it, just drop it. So I was like, okay, I'm dropping it. Everything was fine. I get Courtney in the wheelchair. We're getting back on the cruise ship. I'm pushing her. I'm like, just drop it. We're good. We're good. We're good. And then I see the lady, and she's sitting there in a man stance. She literally has her legs out like this. She has her forearms like this, staring at me, like literally
Oh my
just
God.
staring at me. I was boiling. I was mad. I had rage inside of me. I'm pushing Courtney. I'm like, just keep going, just keep going. I couldn't. The devil got inside me. He said, kick her. So I just was walking, and I just soccer shin kicked her as hard as I could right in the shin. Just kicked her real hard and kept walking.
What kind of idiot?
I
If you're
know.
gonna start a fight and you're gonna kick him in the
foreign
shin.
Because
Country.
she was staring at me. She was making me mad. Meanwhile, we are both in bikinis. Me and this lady. I kick her. Nothing happens. I'm like, this girl just literally. I was like, because afterwards I was like, oh God, why did I do that? I was like closing my eyes. I'm walking. Nothing happens for literally a minute. I'm waiting in line, blah, blah, and then I feel the back of my hair just get pulled. And I knew it was my time.
Well, I mean, at that point, it was kind of
So,
deserving.
yeah, I know it was. I was wrong. I was in the wrong. I kicked her. So I'm on the ground because she literally yanked me. She probably thought I had extensions. Nope, I didn't. So she like pulls me down. And then in the first moment, I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I just let it go. Of course, I let it go. So I'm sitting there. I was sitting there and she barely even hit me. She literally just threw me on the ground, but then she was like taunting me and like not even really hurting me, just like kicking me in the side and stuff like that. And so I like grabbed her foot and I was like pushing her back like this, but like Dad would be so embarrassed of me because I was hammer punching and like I wasn't even punching with this side of my fist. I was punching with this side, like this to her.
On her foot.
I'm on the ground. I'm hitting her in the foot and the ankle. Still? Same shin. I was like, just go for the same spot.
Why this shin?
I'm laying down still.
She's on the ground.
No, because my first instinct was like, I should just start screaming. But I was like, no, I'm not going to cause even more of a commotion. So I'm just like silently like.
I wish I was there to see this. I probably wouldn't.
Then I went to go, but then she started getting mad. So I started to get up and I got up and then I just remember, it's like so sad because I remember I was like started covering my face like this. Like curled up in a ball, and she was just punching me in like in the side of the head, in my arms, like this. Like she didn't get my face though, because I was like this the whole time.
I'm gonna laugh that she come back with a black eye.
No, so then, but it just ended. Like that's the thing. Nobody on Carnival cruise ship freaking stopped it. Like I got up, I got off. I literally walked up and pushed Courtney off the boat. Everything's fine. Next morning I wake up, me and Courtney are like. Oh, I was like, Courtney, you made me miss my dinner. That's literally all I said. I didn't say anything else. We go downstairs to go get our morning mimosas, and I handed my card, and the guy was like...
mimosas?
No, nobody said anything. Like, nothing. I go get my I try to go get my mimosa. I'm at the bar. I'm like, yep, mimosa, please. I have unlimited, free. It's like extra large. And then the guy was like, oh... Because they're all like foreign, so they can't really speak that much English, and he's like trying to tell me that my alcohol package was taken away. He was just like, he just was acting like something was bad. He's like, oh no.
Did they refund anything? No?
No.
They just took it away?
So he was like, oh no. And I was like, what? And he's like, I can't give you that. And I'm like, why not? I'm just so confused. Like, literally just completely crossing my mind.
Do you know the night I need one?
So then...
Courtney made me miss my dinner.
They take it away. I find out because I'm a freaking idiot. I'm like stomping my way with my sunglasses into the lobby. I'm like, it's not working. And the lady was like, yeah, it says that it was revoked. And I was like, I said, why? Because in the moment, it had nothing to do with alcohol. I was like, okay, well, we were just fighting. Like, that didn't even cross my mind.
We were just fighting in a foreign
country. So then, the lady talked to me. She was like, we found out that you got in an altercation, and that's against the rules, and it was apparent that you guys were under the influence of alcohol, and we had to take that away.
Question, was this woman that you fought on the same cruise ship?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was?
And I was hiding the rest of the week. Sober, scared.
Sober and scared.
But no, yeah.
Courage.
And then me and Courtney had to write letters of apology to the captain so that we weren't banned from Carnival cruise lines.
My God.
But I just have to say, like, that took a lot for me to even say that because I hate even thinking about how I used to be, but that just, like, goes to show, like, some people can handle themselves with alcohol, but some people just truly can't, and if you are somebody that, like, time after time after time again, like, I was always mean, I said rude things to my brother when I've been under the influence of alcohol.
You think?
And, like, some people can handle themselves, but some people can't, and there's just so much worse that comes with alcohol than there is good. So, like, I was vulnerable telling you guys that story. I really didn't want to. I've always kept that in, but it's the truth. Alcohol.
But we can laugh now because
we can laugh now, yeah, because
you've learned.
Yeah, and I will never touch. I will never touch it again. So.
And
yeah.
Just for warning, don't fight her because she will.
I'll shin kick
your shin.
And like I'm like the nicest person in the world, but when alcohol is in me, I'm so mean. It literally does like alter your brain.
Dad was like that with liquor.
Some people are so nice when they're drunk. They're like that. Like they drink to make them nice and more sociable.
Yeah.
I was the opposite, but it just affects everybody differently. So.
Yeah.
Sorry for everyone that heard that. Next question.
Pause. So she can edit this.
She doesn't have to.
18 minutes left on the SD card on this thing.
So the card started at like 30 something, and every minute it's been going down. It says there's 18 left. I don't know if that's how much space is left. But by the minute,
just go till it runs out, and when we run out, I'll change the SD card.
Okay.
All right. That was
You
a
don't even have
long
to edit.
story.
You
I
don't
didn't
even
even.
have to edit that. Like that can just be this is.
Well, I just
really
burped
long
too, so.
Well, we do that too.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, so I got first YouTuber you subscribe to.
Mine's easy. Mine was Carissa Nicole.
Really?
Yes, that's why I started watching YouTube.
No, you watched YouTube before.
You watched
Never
it before.
subscribed. Never subscribed
really?
to anyone.
Oh.
No.
My first was Chow Bella, who is now Megan Lee on
Mhm.
YouTube. I found her because
Also pregnant. I say
Mhm.
also. Like a,
yeah, she just got married
Yeah.
and is pregnant. And well, so many YouTubers are
I
pregnant
know.
or were pregnant and had babies. But yeah, she was the first one I ever subscribed to.
Mine was, like I said, Carissa Nicole.
Your first thought today.
I don't know.
I was kind of angry because I had to wake up super early, and like Sam was being so loud. Like I was just annoyed. I think I was just like.
You had to wake up or he woke you up?
Well, I want to wake up every single day at 5:30 again, and I feel so good when I do. Like once, I told you this yesterday, as soon as I'm outside in the actual air, I feel good.
Yeah.
Waking up at 5:30, the first thought in my mind is like, I want to go back to bed.
Are you serious?
But as soon as I'm up, I'm good.
I can honestly like waking up at 4 and 5 is so much easier than waking up at 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Pause.
Except for this morning when his alarm goes off at 4:50.
Yes.
And I said, Austin, time to get up. You told me not to let you sleep. And he goes, just 20 more minutes. 20 more
20
minutes,
minutes.
please. And I said, no, get up. And he goes, I'm going back to sleep. I don't even
Austin
care.
And I
will
woke
set
up
an
at
alarm.
5:05. I woke up at 5:05. Literally 15 minutes snooze.
5:20.
No. How do you get 20 minutes if my first alarm's at 4:50? How do I get to 5:20? That's 30 minutes, brother.
Brother.
It's what it's come down to. It's just what it's come down to.
Austin is notorious for setting an alarm and having somebody else wake him up from that alarm.
Or just sleeping through it for 3 hours.
Literally, he will sleep through any alarm. He does not budge.
see that.
I've-
Feel so bad for Sierra.
I've been late to practice one time, and it's because I slept through an alarm, and my coaches were 100% fine with it because my roommates from freshman year were able to vouch for me that I just will sleep right through it. Like,
Right.
there's no waking me up.
Well,
I
you're
was
never late,
panicking.
though. That's the
I'm
good
30
thing
minutes
about
early
you.
everywhere I go, but I was panicking. I was like, Coach, I swear. Like, I didn't go out last
can
night. I didn't do
imagine.
nothing. I went to bed early. I don't know why I didn't wake up.
Austin, do you remember the alarm clocks that Mom used to have set for us?
Time to wake up.
Yep.
Time to wake up.
Time to wake up.
Oh,
Austin.
that was-
It's time to
that
wake up.
was-
Yeah, it's time to wake up. Yeah, and start a brand new day.
And I wake up every day
Do you remember
crying.
I guess, obviously.
And then, like, there was one that was like when Dad called, you had the mystery machine. It was like, "Roo." Remember that?
I don't remember that.
I would wake up crying because I have to go to school.
Yeah.
Because it was weird because it was like Austin's never late. Austin's always on time.
Alright,
Usually. When it comes to like wrestling and stuff.
Oh, what was your first thought this morning?
I don't know. It's probably my dogs.
Oh, Callie looks so cute like that.
Well, they always do look so precious when they first wake up.
Mm-hmm.
Because they like stretch. Big
They stretch and
stretches.
they like
Yes.
one paw at a time walk towards you.
And then Callie just looks at me with her eyes.
She
And she doesn't move like
until you're like,
until her tail. Then her tail just starts
Yeah.
wagging. Her eyes just look at you and her tail's just wagging like crazy. That's
cute.
probably
Next
I don't know
question.
what I thought about first.
Next question. Oh gosh, I'm scared.
I got it. The first thing I do every morning.
Pee.
See,
Lie.
I let Pickle up before I pee.
I lied too. I don't pee first. I feed my dogs first.
Fart.
Stretch, fart, fart. I'm just kidding. I do not.
You feed your dogs first thing?
I get out of bed. Well, I make my bed, go feed the dogs, then go pee.
See, I make my bed every morning, but it's not the first thing I do. It's like the 15th thing I do.
No.
But I still make my bed every single morning. I always wake up, first thing I do is literally, eyes still have boogers in them. My hair is a mess, and I'm waddling out the door to take Pickle out. Because he acts so
Wow.
dramatic. Because he's standing on me, scratching me in the morning to wake me up.
Mine wait like an hour.
No,
Like
Pickle
half an hour
gotta
to
go.
an hour before they go out.
And
And
then-
they want to eat first.
Do your dogs, when they yawn in the morning when they're trying to get your attention, they're like, "Argh!" And I'm like, Pickle, that is so dramatic.
Extra. He's very dramatic.
Or like, I'm like, you're good, bro. And then we go outside and he sniffs for 15 minutes before he even freaking pees.
That's the first thing you do. You have to take him out first.
First thing in the morning.
Wow.
I do too, but Pablo.
Really?
I wake up, or she'll wake up. One of us will
Or
wake up,
Sierra.
let him out, and all right. I don't want to hear that because first off, she's been gone for a week and a half, and I have done nothing but
You were a
take
good
care of my
dad.
animal.
My animal.
On top of that, today I woke up and took him out and fed him. Boom. Don't no.
Because I woke up at 4:50 on his first alarm and didn't go back to sleep, and I was like, you know what? No, you're gonna get up and take.
Can
him
we
out
tell
this
a quick
morning.
story real quick? Can
Sure.
I know it's your podcast, but so can we just get like whether you guys think that it's right or wrong that someone did this? So one night.
Stay tuned
And
for
we
the
have a
after
change-up.
series.
Yeah, one
The after
night
series
we
is
had a
Unpopular.
little problem with, like, it was a couple nights in a row. Pablo was waking up at like 2, 3 o'clock. Nobody knows why, because he always is like perfect in the cage. But he would just wake up at like 2 or 3 and not stop barking and crying and just being loud. So me, I sleep through it. Like, it's just like I don't even budge. Like, I don't hear it or nothing.
How do you not hear it?
I'm in such a deep sleep. I'm dreaming. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. Sierra over here wakes up to the Xbox turning on. So obviously she wakes up to Pablo like barking and stuff. So, you know, after probably 30 minutes of it happening, and like I start like, not that I wake up, but like I feel like myself like losing like the great sleep that I'm in.
Right.
I'm starting to become a little bit restless, but I still don't know where I'm at. And I'm getting these elbows and feet in my side and in my leg. I'm getting kicked. And I'm like, Sierra, excuse my language, it's just middle of the night. I'm like, what the F? Like, what are you doing? She's like, your dog is barking. And I'm like,
I'm gonna stop him right there because he's lying.
hold on, let me
I
finish my
nicely
story.
nudged him because
Okay.
I
She
take him out
elbowed me.
every single morning. I wake up at
Yeah.
6 a.m. to take him out every morning. I was like,
Not today.
I took him out at 2:30 yesterday morning. You can take him out at 2:30 this morning.
But my thing is, I've always been around somebody who's so genuine and so amazing, like my mother, who, if she's up and she's already going through it, why make the love of her life suffer?
Oh my.
My mom,
gosh. I'm
like,
not with you on
if
this one.
Dexter was barking or whatever, and like my mom so happened to wake up, she would just be like, you know what? Don's in such a peaceful state of mind. He's sleeping. He's so
I
happy.
will say,
I'm
I'd
gonna get
love
up
to
and
see
take this
Dad
one for the
sleep.
team. I'm gonna take this one for the team.
I do love to see Dad sleep because he doesn't sleep very much. So when he is sleeping, I do, like, I
That
enjoy
made me
it.
fall asleep. As like he be on the couch.
I don't know.
And
Like-
I will say this too, I enjoy the time taking my dogs out. I do. I don't know why. I don't
But
mind
at
it.
2:30 in the morning.
I don't have to do that.
We are gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna go do some unpopular opinions. So we're gonna just go back and forth, and we have to be honest, say how we feel, and
Right.
Sierra's gonna give her opinion also. So, my first one: pickle juice is delicious, nutritious, and a treat for your mouth and body.
Truth.
Yes,
Truth.
yes.
We all love pickles.
Yes.
Right,
And
right.
we love pickle. Pickle.
Yes. No one loves pickles as much as me. I overdosed on them.
Oh yeah. That's a whole episode.
Next.
Socks with sandals.
Oh.
I picked this one for you.
Okay. Yes, if you're wearing slides. I cannot stand a boy. See, but me, I wear
AKA sandals.
I wear my slides with no socks.
Same.
But boys with their long toes, they cannot be wearing them slides that their toes hang over the slides and touch the ground. No.
Well, yeah, it can't hang over, but if they fit properly and if your feet are
You gotta wear socks.
no, not
Yes.
always.
But like sandals, like dad sandals,
Like,
if you
those
wear
are
socks,
Jesus
you
sandals.
losing your mind.
Are you talking like what I call Jesus
Mhm.
sandals? Yeah. Yeah.
It's-
No, those should not be socks.
Like I feel like a girl with pretty
Well,
painted
we-
toes can wear slides with no socks.
the girls can do what we want anyway. There are no rules when it comes to girls.
Most girls.
You have rules for me. You do have rules for. Okay, just name a rule real quick. Come on.
No, I mean
Oh, and I name a rule.
I've been impressed with your dress game at the podcast recently. Outside of the podcast, my mom wears socks as shoes out to eat.
My fit kicks.
Look up our YouTube video this week of. Oh no, actually, I just posted it yesterday. Go check yesterday's YouTube
Yeah,
video of my
my
mom's
fit kicks.
OOTD.
No, and did I not admit? I even said they're not cute. They're not cute. I don't wear them for people to be like, oh my gosh, they're so cute.
You can wear those socks with slides.
But they're comfortable and they are Comfortable.
Okay. They're comfortable. Okay. Running is fun and stress relieving. False.
How fast am I running? Because I don't mind a
I hate it.
swift walk.
I do it for the after effect, like feeling good about myself during it. Am I stress free? No. I'm counting down the minutes.
It can be.
I can't stop staring at the clock when I run.
See, I used to run a lot. Remember, I used to jog. The most I did was, 12 miles in a day. Okay.
Just please don't bring those thoughts back up in my mind.
But
You running. My mom preparing for her.
I was going to run a marathon. And I
We would find her
Have you ever
8 hours later, still in her
absolutely still running.
hunched over, running
No.
1 mile an hour.
Here goes Carissa.
No, I wish Austin was here to vouch for that.
I never said I was fast. But let me see you run 12 miles straight. Go for it, girl.
I couldn't.
Okay. So don't be laughing at me how I do it.
But it was a stress relief for you, or was it kind of like a pride thing feeling
No.
accomplished?
Both.
It
If
relieves
I
your stress.
say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it.
But did it relieve your stress?
Yes.
And was it fun?
Part of it. My favorite time to run was when it's sprinkling, not raining,
Ew.
and not sun blazing.
And then you just smell like a freaking wet
Sprinkling.
dog.
It's okay. You go home and get a shower.
Not you. She eats first.
True.
Oh, you see her? Do you like running?
No.
No, not at all.
I cannot.
Mm-mm. I'd rather stair step it all day, bike it, something.
The smartphone is the most dangerous device you've ever touched.
Dangerous? No, I've touched way more dangerous devices.
What is it? Name something dangerous that you've touched.
I had to pull a really deformed plug out of a wall.
How did you survive that?
I was terrified I was going to be electrocuted.
Carissa, just because it's deformed?
The plug was crooked.
So what?
I've gotten shocked from one of those before.
Yeah, see, not me, because I would freak out.
People pay too much attention to other people's business.
Yes,
Yes.
including myself.
Well, we're allowed.
Yeah, I agree.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am happy when I see PDA.
No.
I can't stand it.
Mm-mm.
I don't mind it. If
Like-
it's gross PDA, no. But if it's just a nice little
If it's a peck,
hand and a
a peck
kiss,
on the cheek
cute.
or something,
Okay,
that's okay.
That, but if they're making out,
Yeah.
No.
Disgusting.
I want to go up to them and just be like, you need to stop.
Disgusting. Like, if you do that, you're disgusting.
When I was a server, I had this one couple come in and sit on the same side of the
No,
booth.
that's my biggest pet peeve.
I'm not even kidding. They were on top of each other, making out
That's
the
terrible.
entire time.
And
I
that's
was
so awkward for the
comfortable.
server.
That's terrible. I would seriously be like,
I'm like, you guys good? Like, are we
tap
good?
them
You need
on
to
the
check?
shoulder.
No, that's my biggest pet peeve is I don't even care if they're not kissing. I don't care if they're not doing anything. I don't care if they're just sitting there talking, having a good old conversation. If I see two couple, if there is a booth and you and your man is sitting in the same booth, same side, that's stupid.
You know
Now,
what?
if you go out
I
to
can
eat,
see Austin and Sierra doing that because
they probably have
both,
before.
because
No.
they both want the what's the seat that I'm talking about? Not the chair,
The booth.
but the booth seat. If
No.
it was a booth seat and then a chair, they both want the booth seat. Like
We-
me, I let Donnie have the booth. I don't care about the booth.
One time,
No.
I visited him in Virginia. I got to see him for 2 days. It's been 2 months I saw him. I got to see him for 2 days, but only an hour each day because he had to be with his team.
Yeah.
So we
She
went
spent
out to
every
dinner.
second together.
We went out to dinner one night, and I was leaving the next day. So we sat next to each other
No,
that
no.
one night.
No.
Yeah, I don't do
You're
that.
killing me here. Mm-mm. I can't. Oh.
That is funny.
It irks me when I walk in. I will stare at that couple the entire time. I'm like, they're so annoying. All right, next.
People are cheap and want too much for too little money.
True.
Truth.
True. One.
Yes.
Hundo. True.
Yes.
Next one. Cantaloupe is good. Disagree.
Gross.
Hate cantaloupe.
I disagree. Cantaloupe is great.
No.
Ew.
See, I love all fruits. I even love honeydew, which everyone hates.
Honeydew is just nothing.
I hate
It's like
cantaloupe.
melon. Melon is nothing. Watermelon, cantaloupe, pineapple, grapes, strawberries.
Yeah. Next. Sorry.
I mean, this can be pretty. How controversial do you want to go?
Let's get it. Donald Trump is a good president. Just kidding.
No. This is welfare should have a time limit, and you must show you are working toward self-sufficiency.
I agree.
I agree.
I agree. And listen, I'm gonna be real
sometimes
here.
things happen to people and they need that, good, but you don't just let that be your
don't
only
live off
source.
of it.
You don't live off that,
If
right?
I'm gonna be real, I used forms of government help before, whenever I was
Why are you talking like that? Just say I was on welfare. I use form of government help.
She's just always coming.
It's
up.
okay, you were a 20-year-old taking care of
Right, but
me,
the difference was we didn't want to live on it. It was like, and honestly, it was embarrassing for us to have to use it.
Mm-hmm.
But we fell on hard times. We used it, but then we got off.
You
of it.
worked off,
Yes.
right?
Yes, so I definitely agree with that.
Next. Vanilla cake is better than chocolate. False. Vanilla ice cream is better than chocolate ice cream, but chocolate cake is better than vanilla cake.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm the exact opposite. I like vanilla cake,
No,
but chocolate ice cream.
You see, for your birthday, you had chocolate.
Well,
cake,
yeah,
chocolate
because
cake and
chocolate
chocolate
icing.
chips.
I like my mom's chocolate cake like that, but I still like her vanilla better.
Oh, really?
Two
There's
nights
vanilla one
later,
too?
she made vanilla, and
You were
so
there.
good.
Oh, you were there.
No, I was, yeah.
Here's what I like. If I'm gonna have vanilla cake, I want it with chocolate icing. And if I'm gonna have chocolate cake, I want it with vanilla icing.
Yeah.
I like cake with no icing.
Me too.
So
I love just icing or I love just cake.
If I have to pick one, I'm picking the icing.
I made this unpopular opinion up in my head.
Wow.
I mean, people have definitely talked about it before, but Oreo cookies are better than the cream. The cream is gross. I want just the cookies.
No, I'd rather have
Oh.
the cream.
no, the cookies definitely.
The cookies.
No, I mean,
Me
I
and
want
Austin,
both, but I want double stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
this is so disgusting. When me and Austin were little, I used to open up the cookie, he would lick the cream out and I would eat the cookies.
Oh my. That's disgusting.
What's your next unpopular opinion, Mom? Do you have any off the top of your head?
This isn't even. I don't think this is unpopular,
Okay.
but it says people that complain should be smacked in the effing face. True.
But I complain so much.
Well,
So
true.
do I.
Truth.
I don't like when other. It depends what you're complaining about.
I can't tolerate complainers.
We have a little bit of a in the background.
My,
I can't stand complainers, but when it's me, like I feel like I should have a little bit of justice here.
a little bit of justice.
Next.
No, let's emphasize that. Yes, people, stop complaining.
Do something about it.
Gosh, don't talk about it. Be about it. Stop freaking. If there's something you're complaining about on a regular basis, change it.
Stop talking the talk and walk the walk.
Oh my gosh, now I'm so irritated.
Next one. Yeezys are ugly.
False.
False.
Proud Yeezy owner.
It used to be, but I'm trying to find. What do you think, Steve?
I think some Yeezys are.
What is going on? Water has a taste. True.
True. This Arizona water, I'm telling you, I don't like the taste of it.
She does not drink her water. She has to have a bottle of water all the times.
But no, it definitely does, because I even know in the different places that I live, when I make my iced tea,
It tastes
I
different.
do the same exact thing, use the same exact tea bags, everything's the same, except for the water makes it taste differently.
Yeah, and I've always with this my whole life. I could never drink sink water, and it's not trying to be.
Faucet water. You're
It's not trying to be bougie or anything. It's just. Sam will wake up and just fill up a red Solo cup of sink water from the
No.
bathroom and
No,
drink
Ew.
it.
You're lying. Drinks it. I mean, I'll swish my mouth with it, like when I'm brushing my teeth, but I'm spitting it
It's
out.
so gross. I can't.
I can't either.
And like I have to like keep my composure. Like if I would go over to a friend's house or something, and they'd be like, "Oh, are you good with faucet water?" And they're like already pouring my drink. I'm like,
Pop up
Ice.
Clayton. Pop up Clayton will do it.
ice makes it taste better.
Yes.
Yes. Even some ice can be.
Yeah, sometimes ice
Nasty.
nasty. Next.
Not everyone should aim to be a doctor, engineer, or lawyer. People can shoot for lower things without being considered lazy or failures.
I agree.
Mhm.
We need everybody on this earth.
I just say follow your heart, because if you follow your heart and do your passion, then you're going to be very good at it, number one, because you're going to want to do it. And it just goes back to you won't complain then. Just stop complaining.
I agree.
Back to that.
Back to the complaining.
People.
Social media doesn't ruin relationships. I think I agree with that.
It can.
It
shouldn't.
can, but social media itself is not what's
That's just
hurting
what-
relationships.
right.
Yeah.
It's like acting single on social media or acting the wrong way on social media is
Right.
what ruins relationships.
I think social media just enhances
it's an outlet.
what really is.
I agree. And do you have any more?
People taking selfies, good or bad.
Take them all you
That's what I
want.
say. I like some people are like, look at her, she's taking like, and I will say that, but I'm like, look at her, girl, like, do it.
Selfies
If
are
you feel
amazing.
good, do it.
Selfies are amazing. All right, last one I have. I don't know how many more you have. We can go off yours. Bleach, Clorox, and cleaning supplies smell great. I agree. I love cleaning supplies.
Can I tell you my favorite?
Favorite what?
Pine Sol.
Smell?
Mm.
Gas.
Oh, I do.
Car gas.
Gasoline.
Oh my
You
gosh.
need to say gasoline.
Gasoline, like, we were pulling up at the gas station a couple of weeks ago, and Sam was like, oh, I'll get it for you. I was like, no! He's like, no, but let me use your gas. I was like, no. I have to, like, I'm like, pumping my gas. It smells so good. I don't know why it's embarrassing, but I love gas.
Smell it.
Can you get high off that or something?
Yes. I mean, you don't want to smell it too much. Do you ever taste it?
What?
I'm totally kidding.
You have.
You would die.
Mm.
It would burn your esophagus.
Yeah. Do you have any more unpopular opinions? Because I have a joke.
Let's see. I'm done.
Okay. What did the bra say to the hat?
The bra to the hat.
Think about it. What did the bra say to the hat? If you don't understand, I don't know what.
I have no idea.
You go on ahead. I gotta give these two a lift. That's the best joke I ever saw.
That is a great one.
I came up with it myself.
You're such a liar. You're reading it off your phone.
No, I had to go back to my notes.
You're lying.
Like,
I do
I
have.
love that head.
I have one more unpopular opinion.
Okay, go ahead. That's the only joke I had, sorry.
It's okay to fart in front of your significant other.
No, stop. Don't.
I disagree.
It's rude.
Well,
Sierra, like, Austin will literally blow farts and Sierra's in the background, like, doing the dishes.
I don't mind if Austin does it, but I don't do it.
What? Oh, I think
it's girly
I get
to not.
Angry.
yeah, Kristen
Anger.
does. Here's the thing,
Bothers
some
me, it's just
people,
disrespectful.
some people don't always want to fart, but
Can't help it.
they just do.
You.
Or like sometimes in their sleep.
See, like, okay,
Covers up.
if it is 100% accident, like, whenever you farted when Sam was training you, like, that was funny, because it was just, like, I could not stop laughing because it was funny. It was unexpected. When you are Austin,
unexpected.
and you are just severely pushing to the point where you're about to get a hernia, that's embarrassing. And that's rude, that's arrogant, disgusting.
Do you
And
have that
colors, yeah.
mentality though that you do believe it is more acceptable for a man to fart than a woman?
I don't like when anyone farts, but I guess. I'm honestly one of those girls that, like, I believe guys can get away with things that girls can't.
I do too. Not even
I'm
get
not a
away with it.
feminist.
It's just more unpopular opinion. I'm a female and I'm not a feminist.
Like, I know what my worth is, I know how powerful I am, I know what I can and can't do, but I'm not one of those people that are like, girls roll, boys drool.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like,
I like
you
boys
can't
better than
have
girls.
your cake and eat it too. I believe a woman can do anything that a man can do,
And better if she wants.
but you can't do it and then have the mentality like a man should open a door for me. Like, no, you can't have both.
I don't believe in
Like,
chivalry.
I don't either.
I hate chivalry.
So do I. Honestly, yeah, I'm not.
Is that how you say the word? Or is it
Mhm.
chivalry?
chivalry?
Chivalry.
Mhm.
Chivalry. Does Austin show you any chivalry? I hate that word. How do you say it?
Yeah.
Explain chivalry.
So
Like
chivalry is
opening
like
the door for you.
No.
opens the car door, pulls your chair out at dinner, just let you sit in it.
Mm-mm.
No.
Would you freak out?
If he opened the door for me once, he'd do it as a joke, and I think it's funny. But if he honestly was like, "Here you go,"
Yeah.
and like
I'd
help,
say like that.
no.
Just he usually does. Well, remember he always does. He always does open a door for me, but it's not
It's
Here's
not
the thing.
like opening it, letting you walk through, then going. It's like opens it, let's
he'll
go.
like if we're gonna walk like into a store, he'll open the door and let me walk in. But he's not gonna run around to my side of the car
Right.
to open the door for like.
No.
Please don't do that.
I would freak out. I have a story about that, but first, like chivalry itself is something that was like demanded back in like 60s and 70s. Like guys had to do it or else literally you'd get in trouble, I'm pretty sure. And so like that was the whole aesthetic of the 60s and 70s, and like guys now.
What is with your big words?
So guys now, most don't follow that because girls have gained their independence. Like girls were not an independent thing back then. Like they didn't have any power. They couldn't do their own thing. They were looked at lower.
Right.
And now girls can do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
Girls can run for president. Girls can do anything that guys can do. So.
But I don't think it's fair to do that and pursue that, but then still want some of the other also. Like
Right.
you're-
Don't
yeah.
be like, oh, I'm a girl. I can do anything, but I still need this, this, and this
Right.
attention. No.
Like down to girls hitting guys. I can't
Mm-mm.
stand that.
No.
I believe if a girl hits you, you should be able to clock her
Hit
right back.
I agree.
Right
So-
back. I'm telling you that I'm gonna get hate. So save your hate. Don't email me. Actually, email me. I don't freaking care because I do believe that. I think it's ignorant.
Yeah.
You should not be able to.
No, I agree.
I don't think a man should ever hit a woman, but I also think it's wrong.
You
for-
can't be beating up your
Right.
boyfriend.
That's ignorant. That is rude.
Nobody should ever put their hands on anybody.
Exactly. I was
Period.
gonna say, but I can't stand the mentality that like I can hit you, but
I'm
you
a
shouldn't
girl,
hit
so
me.
I can hit you, and you cannot hit me back.
No, that's not okay.
I agree. Still, be the bigger person. Don't hit her back. But
Right.
don't have that mindset if you're a girl.
But you shouldn't expect it. If a man wants to do that, I think that's like I said.
Opening a door, okay, but like if we go to dinner or something, don't come around to my
Yeah, don't
my
go.
chair, get in front of the waiter, get in his way,
I
and
don't like
pull
when
the chair
a
out.
waiter or waitress will pull out my chair. Like I
That's
don't even like
weird.
that.
Or then you're trying to scoot in, and they're like pushing you, and it's not moving. You're like, oh god, this is so awkward.
And if Dad's ever gonna pull out my chair, he's probably gonna pull it out from underneath me so that I fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Like he's not like.
And I
But
don't
you
want a
go
waiter to
open
put
doors.
my napkin on my lap.
No. No.
I get
agree
mad.
with that. I agree with that. But luckily, we don't really go to places like that.
No, we're bougie, but when it comes to our food, we're like quick.
Scrub. Not scrub.
Whole
Scrub.
food, Whole Foods buffet. That's where we ate for dinner last night.
No, not me. I had a sandwich.
Well, you still went to the Whole Foods buffet. You want to tell everybody what you bought?
What was your question?
If you guys have a Whole
Rude.
Foods in your town, have you ever been to the Whole Foods buffet? It is literally like
It
heaven.
is. It is.
Have you ever been to a Whole Foods buffet?
No.
It is good.
Sierra, when she
Yeah,
first came out here,
everything.
she's like, "What is Sprouts? This stuff is just all healthy."
Pap calls it Sprats. He always says, "Can you stop at Sprats? And get me some spaghetti."
Oh my gosh.
He loves that pre-made spaghetti.
The premium meals. That's what Austin. So Sierra loves to cook for Austin. She that's like what she likes to do. If Austin goes in there and tries to cook something, she's like, "No, I wanted to cook." I was like, "Girl, you're just doing too much." So she loves to cook for Austin. And when she wasn't here, because she went back to Delaware for 2 weeks, Austin went back for a week, but he came back and he was here without her. And every single day, he would either eat a frozen pizza or
Sandwich.
those pre-made. One day he had like one of the pre-made meals and it was salmon and like
Yeah.
green beans, mashed potatoes, and I guess he didn't want to feel bad about eating it in the pre-made container, so he like put it on a plate. And I was like, okay. I was like, okay. He's like, no, it was pre-made. He's like, I miss my girlfriend. She used to cook for me.
They have good deals though. They're like $4 or $5 for like a pre-made meal.
Yeah, I mean, if they had more vegan options, I would definitely get that.
Yeah.
But-
Hi, Sierra.
This video needs edited so much. I hate these types of days.
I think it's fine. I just like how we both locked eyes and we're just
We're like, what's next?
like one of those looks like, do you have something? I don't. I'll
Yeah.
let you.
We're like, please help. It's just been such a stressful day. Like, I woke up in the best mood ever. I'm gonna tell the truth. I cried myself to sleep last night.
Why? Was it because of your lactic acid?
No.
Why?
Because, again, I guess we'll just get a little real today, but I have been feeling in the absolute best mood of my life the past 2 weeks. Like, I just had this mental change up. I was like, I am ready for life. Like, I feel motivated again because like with my career, with my just like mental, with everything, like it's always up, down, up, down, up, down. It's never just like steady. Like I can never just stay steady, even if it's bad. Like that's a good thing. My bad days last one day and they're done.
That's good.
But I feel like my great days, like I would say 90% of my days are good days. And then there's like that like 5% that's a bad day, and then there's that 5% that's a great day. And I just want to strive to have more great days. I'm so grateful and blessed that I don't have a lot of bad days, but I want more great days, because these good days are just starting to feel mediocre to me, because I've got that little taste of greatness here and there, and then when I don't have a great day where I accomplish something or I feel amazing or whatever, then I like get down on myself. So
you have very high expectations of yourself.
Right. So I had like a 2-week streak of great days, and I was just like
2-week streak.
Every day I felt so good. I woke up happy. I was like I was feeling amazing, and then Mother Nature hit me, and I think that might be the biggest part of it. And it started yesterday. Some reason, something just hit me, and I'm just like, I'm sad.
And you have like no
literally,
explanation.
No.
Like if someone said, "What are you sad over?"
I just think like it's this worried, overwhelming feeling, and I cannot even pinpoint it.
What are you worried about?
I don't know, and that's the thing. Like my life is so good, and like. I'm not even just saying that. Like, I have an Instagram where I post my highlight reel and that, like, everything seems good. And I would never be sitting here saying my life is perfect, but it is, like, so close.
Right.
My life is so good.
Way.
And I see people, like, me and Sam were talking about yesterday, and he was like, Carissa, there are people that don't eat. There are people that would die to have your life. There are people that don't have parents that are still together. There are people that don't have an amazing boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, you're getting too far. But like, he's just like, you have so much. And he was like, I know you're grateful for what you have, and blah, blah, blah. He's just like, I just can't wrap my mind around why you could not be so happy with your life. And I was like, that's where you're wrong. Like, I am so happy with my life.
Right.
I'm just a stress ball. I feel like I have to hold on to what I have, and I'm so scared that anything could just like not work out or not happen.
See, I am the opposite of you. I do not stress. I just don't. My stress is if you're stressing, or if Austin's stressed out, or like that's my stress. I don't have any personal stress. I just don't. I don't worry about
where
dying.
Mine comes from.
I don't worry about like if the business would fail and like that. Like I don't worry about.
You're not a what
if. I
if.
have to.
You're not a what if person,
No.
You're an even if person. You're like,
Right.
even if that would happen, I can do this.
Right.
Me, I'm a what if person. I'm like, what if this happens? What if this happens? This is good, but what if? You're like, yeah, this is good, even if.
Because like take the business for example, okay? He's doing very well. And to me, even if this business fails, he's already proven that he can grow something amazing out of nothing, literally nothing. So he could do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's just the mentality. You just have to have that.
I have a positive mindset, but I feel like 80% of my life is now I have a podcast added to this. I'm on social media all the time, and like I love social media, but I feel like I have to put this huge like positive thing out to the universe to show everybody like how positive I am, because I want that to be what people know me as.
But you are. I will say overall,
right, but I feel like as soon as like the camera shuts off, my mind, it's not that I'm sad at all, it's just like my mind starts going, I'm like, okay, now I'm done doing this. What am I doing now? What am I doing now? What am I doing now? And I just get so overwhelmed over the stupidest things.
Yeah.
I almost had a panic attack yesterday because I wasn't hungry when we got home, but I knew I would be hungry soon, and I didn't know. I said, Sam, you need to pack me a sandwich. So I go to my mom's house today and I have a sandwich pack. But it was as simple as that. I couldn't figure out, what should I do? Should I force myself to eat right now so I'm not hungry later? Or should I, like, those are the types of things
it's the little
stress
things
about.
Yeah, it is. I have noticed that with you. It is the little things. And here's the thing.
Chaotic.
I just wish you would take your own advice. If I came to you with these same issues and same problems, and I talked to you and I said, what do you think I should do? You would say do X, Y, and Z, but you don't do X, Y, and Z.
I know, but I feel like that's everybody. Everybody can give the best advice, but nobody wants to take their own advice.
I agree.
Yeah, but that just goes to show we ain't all together all the time.
Should I tell them what I'm doing this week or no, real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap up the podcast, and you guys have to just know about like two little things that
No,
Jake is doing.
remember? We said we were gonna have them guess.
Oh, we
and
did.
see.
Well, yeah, we'll just let them know. So this week, J Clay is getting two things done.
Extra.
So we want you guys to comment down below on our YouTube channel. What do you think J Clay is getting done? And it could
But-
be anything.
If you're Mel, Sierra, Austin, Sam,
FTD doesn't know?
no.
FTD, comment down below. What do you think J Cuddy's getting done? She hasn't even told her own husband.
Nope.
But we all know what J Cuddy's getting done.
I'm
And
getting 2 services.
it's
done
fun
this
and
week.
spicy, so
Yes.
I'm excited. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up today's podcast. It was all over the
All
place.
over the place.
Our podcast should have been called All Over the Place.
That would have been cool. Yes.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure that you guys rate, subscribe, share,
Review.
download, review, give us 5 stars, not 1 star. We see that 1 star.
I know.
Somebody rated
I'm
it 1
hoping
star.
it was an accident. I'm thinking it had to have been an
Or a
accident.
hater, because haters hate.
Yeah.
Alright. That's
Whatever.
how it is.
That's you.
Alright, so I'm gonna go home and edit this podcast.
I know, sadly.
Alright, love you guys so much. Times a million, Billy Trilly, and we'll see you guys next Monday.